Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Catherine and welcome to my channel. This is Catherine's Book Island, and today I'm going to be reviewing another book. And as always, you guys, please like and subscribe to my channel if you like to see more videos like this. And today we're going to be book reviewing Vampire Academy by Richelle Mead. And I have read this book before, but I wasn't doing a channel then, and this book I read in high school, and it's a YA book, and I really, really loved it, and I still love it now as an adult, especially with the new show that's coming out on Peacock this year. So I kind of wanted to start rereading the series again. So I decided, why not put it on my channel? If I have any young readers out there who loves vampires, supernatural stuff, then this is the book for you. So, as always, I'm going to go into characters and the plots and just about the book and what I loved about the book, why I still love this book as an adult. So, let's get into it. So, before I start this book review, there's a few things about this book you have to know. For one, there are different species in this book, so it's not just the typical vampire is immortal, can live forever. In this book is not the case. So they have vampires called moirae, who are vampires. They drink blood, they survive on blood, that's their main food source, but they do grow old and they do die, and they can have kids. So it's very different. And then the vampires you typically would assume as vampires are called Scrimgeour. And I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but that's what they're called, and they're immortal. And they feed off moirae, who are vampires as well, but the Scrimgeour feed off moirae to get stronger. And they kill them. And in the book, moirae numbers are dwindling because of this, because that is happening. And so they go to a school called St. Vladimir's that protects moirae from Scrimgeour. And then there's a third class. They're called dehampers, which there are like humans, but they're not. So dehampers are moirae's bodyguards. And they're faster than humans, they are stronger than humans, and they go very, very hard in training to protect moirae. And their common mantra is they come first. So let's say, for instance, Vasilissa and Rose. Vasilissa's having a bad day. Rose is going to put her life on hold to listen to her best friend. And that's not because they're best friends, but Rose considers herself as Lisa's guardian. And that's how the story develops. So when you start reading this book, they are on the run from the people that train them. Rose basically took Lissa out of school to keep her safe because she was having mental issues. After her parents died, she became a little bit more fragile. And as you find on, there's more to it than just losing her parents. So eventually, the guardians, they're called guardians, but they're also called dehampers. So Rose is still a novice, so she's not a full-fledged guardian yet. So when the guardians find her, they take her and Lissa back to school, and they want to throw Rose out of school, and Vasilissa's uncle, Victor, is trying to put a stop to it. But the issue is she's lost so much time. Like, they've been out of school for 2 years. And in novice time, that's a lot to catch up on. With any school, if you've been out for 2 years, it's very hard to catch up. And this is combat training. This is, surveillance, gun training, stake training, all of this stuff that you need to protect your charge. So she needs it. So eventually, Dimitri is his name, is the guy that brings them back to school, who's also Lissa's guardian. Her name's Lissa, or Vasilissa, which is her full name. Vasilissa Dragomir is her full name. And she is a princess, and the way that she got that title, she is the only one left in the Dragomir line. So Scrimgeour can pick off the Dragomir by killing Lissa, which makes what Rose did 20 times worse by taking her out of school, because that is her safe place, basically, where she can go to school and not worry about Scrimgeour attacking her or trying to kill her. So that's why her being taken out was such a big deal and such a big scandal. And when they're back, there's a lot of issues, and it's, it's high school. Like, how do I explain this? It's high school, so you have to think, the clickiness, the mean girlness, the bullying, all of that, even in Vampire World, is still in this book, basically. And I love this book, so. But yes, and then, so they go back, and she's just basically trying to blend in and not cause any attention, because Lissa doesn't want the attention. She's just trying to blend in. But there's this mean girl named Mia who wants to make her life a living hell, as basically as I can put it. She hates her because before Lissa left, she was dating a guy named Aaron. And Aaron is now dating Mia, and Aaron still has a thing for Lissa. And so that's why Mia is attacking Lissa. And Moray, I forgot to mention this, they all have powers. So when you hit a certain age, that power becomes known. So it's elements. So water, fire, air, earth. What else? I think that's it. And I think I already said air. But Lissa has not, this is the important part, Lissa has not developed a power yet. She still has all of the elements. She uses all of the elements, which is very uncommon because you can only have one element, and she hasn't specialized yet, and it's very odd. And in the book, they said that her father said specializing is like not going through puberty. So she hasn't specialized yet. And that's another thing that Lissa is also taking a really hard time on. Like, she wants to specialize. She wants not to be different. And they're not understanding why she can heal, why she can bring people back from the brink of death, why, she has, why she's cutting herself, why she's hurting herself, why, the depression and everything is so magnified. They eventually figure it out, but it takes a little bit of time. So she does specialize. She has specialized, but it's not a known element. So her element is called spirit. And with spirit, unfortunately with spirit, when you use it, it has side effects. So, like the cutting, the depression, the manic behavior, like all of that plays a part in spirit. And Lissa, not knowing that at the time, she gets in very dark moods, like really bad moods, like very bad. So if any of you have had depression or anything like that, you can kind of relate to how Lissa is feeling. And Rose is connected to Lissa because Lissa brought her back from the brink of death when her parents died. Her and Rose were the only one that survived that car crash. And Lissa didn't know at the time, but that she brought Rose back from death. So all of this, and then Lissa meets a guy named Christian, whose parents chose to become Scrimgeour. And they are the immortal vampires that kill Moray. And they chose that. And they died. Guardians killed them with stakes. And Lissa, they start having a thing, and Rose doesn't like it because Rose is very, very protective of Lissa. And she wants to be that person that basically looks after her, makes sure she's okay. And unfortunately, Rose can't be everything for Lissa. Christian wants to be also in that role, wants to help her, wants to make her feel better. And she ends up going on medication, and when that happens, she loses that connection with spirit because she's on medication, and it is blocking the magic, so she can't use it. And that also is helping with her mood swings, and it helps even her out, but with that, she loses her power, so she can have it. And that's the other thing that she doesn't like, is when she's taking the medication, she feels normal, she feels great, but she can't touch spirit. And there is no way around that as of yet. So that's what they are trying to figure out. But as time goes on in this book, you know, you start to see like someone is doing something. They're killing animals. They're trying to get Lissa to bring them back. And Rose is always there to stop her from doing it, because Rose wants her to keep that secret, does not want anyone to know what Lissa can do. And that has to do with Sonia Karp. Sonia Karp was a teacher at St. Vladimir's right before they left, and basically told Rose that you have to get Lissa out of here. She is not safe. Someone is going to take her away. And Miss Karp, who you find out later in the books, so I'm not going to say it because it's going to be, again, all of this is spoiler stuff, you guys. So, but you find out she has the same power as Lissa. And she is Scrimgeour. She turned Scrimgeour not because she wanted power, not because she wanted, not because she wanted to be immortal. She wanted none of that. She wanted all the shaking, the cutting, the depression. She wanted all of that to stop. And the only way to do that is for Moray to lose their magic if they turn Scrimgeour. That's the only way. And that's what she did. So, and as time goes on, her uncle has Lou Gehrig's disease. Basically, it's going to kill him young, and he's aging. And to come to find out, he is behind everything, from the killing the animals to the messages on Lissa's dorm wall to basically also hurting Rose, hurting her ankle, so Lissa had to heal it. All of that was his doing because he wants Lissa to heal him so that he could become king of Moray. And the queen, he wants the queen to not be the queen anymore. And they come to find out that when Rose has this necklace on, her and Dimitri try to have sex, basically. And Dimitri takes off her necklace, and that lust and wanting goes away. And then she remembers that Lissa was kidnapped, and so they go and find her because she is connected. Then Lissa is being tortured by an air user, and when they get there to find Lissa, she is trying to save herself and escape, and the bond only works one way. Did I forget to mention that? It only works one way. So Rose can see and hear everything and feel everything that Lissa is doing, but Lissa can't feel anything with Rose. Nothing whatsoever. It goes one way. And usually, so Rose wants her to stay put, but Lissa is climbing out the window trying to escape. And then that's when Psi-Hounds come out and attack Christian and hurt Christian. And, what else? There's more. It's been a while since, I've read this book. I know. So they hurt Christian, and then Rose let Lissa feed off her so she could heal Christian. And, there is a favorite character that I love in this book. Her name's Roberta. She is the lead of Guardians. She's like the head guardian at the school. And she loves all of her novice students. She wants to protect them. But with Rose in particular, I don't know, I think she sees something in Rose. And I think that's why, like, Roberta wants her to be great. And I really like Roberta in these books. So, there's that. And this video is a little long because honestly, I think I just went on a very long ramble about this book. But honestly, you guys, I love this book so much and I still do. I can't even tell you how many times I've read this book, but it's been a while, you guys. It's been a while. So, with that being said, you guys, please like and subscribe to my channel. And I'm excited for the show to come out. I hope this show is so much better than the movie, because the movie was a little bit of a letdown. I thought the movie was going to be 20 times better than what we got. We just got like almost a Mean Girls reboot with vampires in it, and that's not what the book is like about. So as always, guys, please like and subscribe to my channel, and you guys have a very good day. And as always, if there's a books down below you want me to read, please comment and I will look at them. I will read them. I just don't do romance. This is the closest I get to romance, you guys. This is it. The closest I get. But as always, guys, please like and subscribe to my channel. And you guys have a great and safe day. Thank you for watching. Bye.